understand that in business there are only interests. Good day, and I am back, your Smart Life coach. And today I have a really interesting topic for you. I saw that you enjoyed the previous one as much. Today I'm going to talk about business key performance indicators. Those business indicators that you need to follow to have a successful business. We have now done so many interesting things where we started with problem solving and power and negotiation skills and then your management process, and now we are there that how do you measure this? And what I'm going to give to you today, you can write that down and you can put a measurement on the side like low, medium and high, and you can rate yourself so that you can see where you are. And only when you measure things are you in a position to know where you are and what to better. The first key performance indicator or KPI is that you must know that your structure follows your business, not the other way around. In other words, if you need only 2 people in your business, let it only be 2 people and let them be multitask. And as their capacity rises and they come to a point where they need more, then you appoint more people. Don't go appoint all this department type of people and you go into a cost situation that you cannot afford. Appoint only as little as you need within that structure. Let your structure come from your business and not the other way around. The second KPI is that your business plans must be your secret. Only yours. Even to your employees, even to your other people that work with you. Let them know what they need to know and nothing more. Those are your plans. You have to keep it like that, because if other people know your plans, they can counter on your plans and they become vicious competition. You don't want them to know your plans. Then another thing, another KPI, the third one is you have to know how to determine your margins. A margin is not just a percentage that you add onto the wholesale price or onto the cost or onto the service. It's not just a margin has a lot of facets, a lot of elements that you have to add on, and the percentages worked out. It is actually a complicated thing to do, a margin, but you have to know how to do that. But I'll tell you what, in one of the videos coming, I will deal only with margins, and I will teach you exactly which elements are within margins and how do you calculate it. And that is something that you need to do. And it's actually what I have an Excel spread with all the formulas working that I can share with you, but we will have to interact with each other so that I can give you that. You need that. And that will give you the exact margin methodology that you require. You have to understand that in business there are only interests, no loyalty, only interest. You might think your customers are loyal to you. They're not really. Yes, they come to you because you give a good service at a good price. Somebody else going to give a better service at a better price, they're going to go there. Know that. It's an underlying fact that you have to give the best service at the best price to have these customers come again and again. And then one thing, money changes everything. That is such an important KPI. Money changes everything in business, all the time. Never ever underestimate your competition. Never underestimate their knowledge. Never underestimate their ability. Never underestimate them. Know what they can do for you, do against you, and plan accordingly. Know what their disposition might be, because their disposition might not be the same as your disposition. Do not think that they might have the same disposition. That even serves for the people that work with you. Make sure that your disposition within your company is the one that is adhered to. Do not let people create their own dispositions. Not at all. It has to be yours. Your attitude, your way. It has to be like that. Then, important is that you should control your emotions very well. Remember some time back we spoke about emotional intelligence? This is it here. You must control your emotions. And one of the things that you really need to focus on is your temper. You may never lose your temper in your business at any stage, man, because the moment you lose that, you lose the customer, you lose the business. You can never do that. And then connected to that, you have to have sympathy. A customer comes into your shop, he wants a specific service or an item, whatever you are putting on the table in your business, and it is expensive, and he complains. He complains about the price of this item. He says, this is very expensive. You do not want to lose the customer, you want to keep him, but you have to sympathize with him and say, yes, isn't it really scary how expensive these things became? As if you are now standing on his side, you are the one that paid the price. Sympathize with the client. Sympathize, care for him. Make sure that he understands that you actually care for him and that you are listening to his complaint and you are trying to make it better for him. Sympathize. And never lose your temper because he criticizes your service or your fee. One thing very important in a business, you must be able to furnish an invoice. Yes, an invoice means that you have delivered something, either a service or an item or whatever. But you have to do it again and again and again and again to the same customer. That is successful business. That means that you are providing a service at the specific level, at a specific price, that the customer likes, and he will come back to you again. That is where you should go. That is how you build a proper clientele for your business. Then listen to your employees. Your employees are those people that directly liaises with the customers. They listen to them. They are also out in the street, in the community. They hear what other people say about your business. They can tell you what people say. Listen to what they say. Listen to the criticism that they might come, to the suggestions that they might come, to whatever they say. Listen to that and take that into consideration, because those are the things where you get the feedback from the community and the customers that you might otherwise not have gained. And the last, extremely critical, important KPI of your business is the cash flow rules. You must have cash flow. Whatever you do, ensure that you have cash flow. Because remember I said earlier, and at one point, I think it was point number 5, I said, money changes everything. Now, your cash flow is that power, is that money that's going to change things when it's necessary to change things. Now, these are 14 KPIs, key performance indicators, that I'm giving to you, that you must write down, put them on a spread, give them a value so that you can evaluate yourself and so that you can evaluate your business and make it grow. And I hope you learn a lot from this. Remember now, I'm going to deal with margins sometime, and I'm going to supply you with an Excel spread so you can work it out. Have a good day.